Salud mi gente, you boys coming through once again. Before we continue with this video, do not forget to hit that like, subscribe to the channel. For those who've been showing love and support, I do highly appreciate every single one of you guys. On today's video, we're gonna talk about on the Tira. See, when I see homies out there spreading positivity, man, I will use this platform, this channel, as a platform, yeah, to share the message, to give him his flowers, and give him a shout out for sure. But before we continue with this video and tell you what he did, I want to do a special shout out to Ona Tira, to EBK family, to Conejo, and to the probational officer and anybody who's fighting cancer right now. I do understand what you guys are going through. It's difficult times, but you're gonna make it, man. Keep pushing, keep doing your thing, man. You guys gonna make it. From my part, nothing but positive vibes. From my subscribers, nothing but positive vibes, man. And we wish nothing but the best because your family deserves you. You know what I mean? I've been affected by cancer, right? It run in my family. And having one of the family members going through it, not knowing what's going to happen, man, it's a very scary situation, man. So when I see these guys going through it, man, I can relate to that. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate through that because, cancer basically goes through every family, honestly, if we're going to keep it real with it, But shout out to them. Keep doing your stuff, and hopefully everything comes out good, right? Now, talking about on the Tira, right? This guy who is a success on TikTok, according to me, man, I see him as doing good. Maybe one of these days he can give me some pointers because I want to start my TikTok account. And it's not going to be for this channel. It's going to be on some other stuff, about being deported and stuff like that. Nothing has to do with this, right? But I see him as a success in TikTok, right? It's funny how some people were trying to give him advice on what kind of content he should put out there when the guy is doing it. The numbers don't lie, man. You know what I mean? So when somebody who channel is less, it's not even 10% of this guy's wants to give him advice on what type of content he should put, like, come on, man. It's just ridiculous, right? But I seen some videos of On the Tira out there doing his thing, right? I seen him in El Centro, or Calexico, right? Which is right next to me. So I was like, come on, man, on Tira, you could just cross over, man. Does not matter if you don't have the passport. They're going to let you go back, right? Sounds good. But I seen that he was right here next to me, right? And I clicked on it. I was like, man, I wonder what he's doing. So at first I thought he was in the prison, right? In Centinela prison, but now he went to the county jail because he got invited by the sheriff department and by the probational department to do a speech, right? And when I see that man right there speaking in front of I don't know, maybe hundreds inmates and sharing his story, who he was, what he has done, and what he has become, man, I was like, damn, that's what's up, man. When I see people like this, for those who don't know, On the Tira did a gang of time, man, in prison. He did a lot of time, right? All his life, he's been in and out, and he did a gang of time in prison. Now he's free, he's doing his thing, man, and all you can do is just respect that hustle. He's doing his stuff, right? Simple as that, right? And now he's doing something that a lot of people don't do, man. I know individuals who went to prison, who were lifers, got out, and they're doing that. But when it comes to social media, man, it seems like a lot of us get it entertained and just pay me for me to share my story. And the story that they share is not necessarily a positive story, man. It always has to be a war story. And the reason why is because in reality, YouTube is more about the drama. That's what basically sells. I can tell you a story, a positive story, and I have seen it before. And basically that video would not get views. The homie Hangout used to do it with his Monday, what was it, Depression Monday or something like that. And those videos didn't get that many views, man, like usually his videos used to get. And other channels have started on the positive note. And even though people want to see that, the views do not come. That is the reality. But just because of that, right, it does not mean that we cannot go out of our comfort zone and share our story, trying to guide those who are still lost, and trying to bring some positivity to the community, right? Um, I do understand that it is a hassle to, I mean, redo your schedule. You know what I mean? Because everybody has their own routine, everybody's doing their own thing. But when I see this man going to this county jail, not necessarily just the county jail, he went to the juvies as well, right? And share his story, and as long as he moved somebody, as long as his story made a positive impact on somebody, it is worth it, because in a way, he saved somebody from maybe doing life in prison. He saved somebody from maybe becoming unalive in a few years, man. And that's what's up, man. Like again, somebody like him who's been in prison, who has been through it, his stories are unique and can be, I don't know, very influential on certain people, man. I'm not gonna say in everybody, but on certain people, they are still lost. They're trying to find their own way. That can be influential, and in a way help them uh, in life, right? Now, when it comes to on the Tira, man, you have to understand where he comes from and how he basically built his channel, man. He on the story that became the Emmanuel story, the story of Southern California, he was the one who put it on the internet, and because of that, his channel blew up. Right, he was actually trying to bring some light to this case, man, which he did. He was a participant of this search, and he got a lot of positive vibe. I mean, positive feedback, but also with that, here comes the negativity, right? Here comes the negative Nancy's. Here comes different channels that are trying to say that they support him, and all for what? Is it for the right reasons, or just because of the cloud that he's getting at the time? For me, what I believe, it was more the cloud. Do they really care about on the data? No, they didn't. But what I care about is somebody who's actually doing something good, somebody who's sharing something positive, man. When I see somebody, because everybody can talk a good one and stuff like that, but when it comes down to actually doing it, not everybody does it. Everybody talks about it, but nobody does it. Nobody does it, right? So there was a lot of things going here and there, to the point in where certain individuals were saying that, you know what, we're not going to support Onatira no more, because Onatira, in a way, is one of those guys who tell you things how they are, you know? They're not going to go play, like some people play like they cannot keep it real, right? So he does keep it real, and he does talk to you the way supposed to be, right? Straightforward. You know what I mean? Not everybody can take that heat. And we have seen that on different channels in where they couldn't take the heat, and they were like, you know what? We don't support this guy. And I remember seeing those subscribers, man, saying that, man, you know what? You guys could tribute more to him than actually what he does to you guys. And no, necessarily they don't, bro. And necessarily on the Tira is his own brand. He's doing well. And on TikTok, he's killing it, right? He's killing it. Of course, there's gonna be negativity and everything. There's always negativity in anything, right? There's always those negative Nancy's. There's a lot of negative people out there on the community, right? Something happened to them. I don't know. I don't care, but they're gonna waste their time in trying to trying to make your life difficult, right? And that's their job. They are committed to that, and that's on them, right? So of course on the Tira is gonna have some drama here and there, but that does not mean that that's what's actually happening, right? I see this guy as something who's doing something good, contributing to that community, and by doing what he just did, actually puts a stamp to it, right? You cannot hate on the next man because he's doing it, man. You cannot do that. Now, when you see the fakeness, when you see the lies, when after you got the receipts, they keep on lying and denying, that's a whole different thing. That at that point you're like, nah, you know what? I'm a distance myself from you. But from the beginning, you have to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. You cannot believe everything that's said out there until you get to read that character. You get to read that person for who he is, right? So the thing that I have to say about him is that in my book, man, that guy is doing great. He's doing his things, and I just thought I should drop this video to let you guys know that that's what he's doing, man. Shout outs to that man, and maybe we can get something out of that. Maybe we could share stories to whoever, your nephew, your neighbor. For those who've been through it, man, if you share your stories to somebody and trying to guide them on the right path, I think we're giving a little bit back to the community from everything we took. At least that's my point of view. That's what I think. So I just thought I should make this video on a Sunday night or Sunday morning. Shouts to everybody. Hopefully your team wins, and let's go Cowboys. I know a lot of people from the Raiders are upset at me, and it's okay, man. It's okay, man. Not everybody can beat the Cowboys. But with this being said, we are out to the next video. Saludos a todos. Have a wonderful weekend. Yeah, the weekend.